I was born in Miami, Florida, and I grew up in a Cuban-American family. Growing up, the spirit of prayer definitely was alive in my family. That's where I kind of learned how to love others. Another thing I learned from my family too was service. My family has always been very service-oriented. When your family owns restaurants, you're in the restaurant business. So I've known what it means to work hard and what responsibility means. I think that's where I was taught a lot of that responsibility and organization and teamwork. You feel that sense of community within the family, and it just gets expanded towards others and bringing others in as well. It helped me to understand that there's more, again, than just myself, and to be able to give back to others. When I was growing up, I did kind of feel a sense that maybe God was calling me to the priesthood, but I kind of put that aside because there's other things I wanted to do. I don't regret the time that I spent or the journey that I went on, because it's part of that growing, and for me it was very fruitful. I moved away from South Florida and came up here to Orlando, and that time that I needed, those 10 years or so that I needed up here by myself, it was a time where it was just me and Christ, and being able to rebuild again that relationship and be able to find my path towards Him and be able to see that it's Christ who fulfills me, and that I need to bring Him into all of my choices and all of my decisions. And when I started to pray with that, it's when that journey to the priesthood kind of became clearer for me. First time that I walked into the shrine, I just looked up, I'm like, wow, I'm home. All my fears, all my anxieties kind of fell away. It just kind of started to dissipate. They just kind of disappear. But I think it was in faith formation that I really started that feeling of wanting to enter into the priesthood, and that journey into vocation became stronger through the process of faith formation. I remember moments in adoration, that's where I was feeling the call growing stronger and stronger, and then realizing that there was something in my heart that was still not being fully fulfilled. And as those feelings of priesthood came into my life, I saw my heart and I felt my heart being fuller and fuller and fuller. And that's where I just felt that this was where I was being called. One of the things looking forward to as I head into ministry is being able to enter into parish life and being there with that family. Being there as you walk into that parish and I'm home, to help others come and find and encounter that relationship with Christ, especially through the sacrament of reconciliation. And being able to minister during that sacrament, I think is very important, because that's what leads us to the altar. I just really would like to thank all those that have been out there supporting us for the last 6 years with all your prayers. The prayers are really what keep us going. This tells us, and this reminds us that, yeah, there's a whole community that's out there for us, waiting for us to minister to them.